bus here is causing traffic congestion. And then just to the right here we have the 9 o'clock gun just down by the water. You can see there's a cannon in there. It fires every night at 9 o'clock. You're standing right next to it. I've done it a few times. It's very, very loud. There's actually, you can see a cage around it. There didn't used to be a cage around it, but what happened was some UBC students came over here and stuck something in the cannon, and it fired out, went through the gas station back in the water back there.
Oh no.
And because of that, since then they put a cage around it to stop people putting stuff in the cannon. So that was the south side of Stanley Park. We're now heading over to the north side. The reason I know it's the north side is because we can see the mountains. It's a good tip, if you ever get lost in downtown Vancouver, you can always see mountains. So whenever you're looking at the mountains, you're roughly looking north. Vancouver, in North Vancouver, is one of the most visited attractions in the Vancouver area, called the Capilano Suspension Bridge. It is a 450-foot suspension bridge above the very beautiful Capilano River. You can also walk up into the trees there and do a canopy walk, and also go down inside the actual canyon itself and do a cliff walk. Very cool. And then if you look across the Broad Inlet here, on top of the mountain, you can see a wind turbine. Everyone see the wind turbine? Yeah, so that's Grouse Mountain. That's one of 3 local ski hills that we have in the winter months. And but in the summer, Grouse stays open, and you can take the sky ride up onto Grouse Mountain. You get amazing views from the top. There's a nice restaurant up there, and 2 grizzly bears called Cooler and Grinder who live in a 6-acre pen who were rescued when they were cubs. Then we have Brockton. Very expensive to live over there. There was a house bought just a few years ago for $35 million. The higher you go up the mountain, the more expensive the houses get. There's currently a house on the on sale over there right now for roughly the same, about $35 million. So we'll have to see eventually how much it goes for. But if anyone wants to buy a house for $35 million, there you go. That's West Vancouver. But lots of rich and famous people live in West Van, and so the most famous man is probably a guy called Ryan Reynolds. He spends most of his time in Los Angeles, but he is from the Vancouver area, and he has a house here. He's here right now, living here for the summer, as he is filming a movie called Deadpool 2 in downtown Vancouver. And Deadpool 1 broke all the box office hits in the US a couple of years ago, and he's currently filming his second one. Over the past month, there has been so many road closures in downtown because of him filming his movie. But some of our elite hockey players live up there. The most famous would be the Sedin brothers, Henrik and Daniel. Sarah McLachlan, the famous Canadian singer, also lives up there. Another lady that used to live up there, she doesn't anymore, but she's also from Vancouver, and her name would be Pamela Anderson. Another famous guy from this area, he doesn't live in West Van, he lives actually just east of downtown in a place called Burnaby. His name is Michael Bublé. He's also from this area. So coming up on our right here in just a moment, we're going to see a girl, and she's sitting on a rock just over here to the right. And this girl here, she is a girl, and she is wearing a wetsuit. So very creatively we named her Girl in a Wetsuit. And yes, she is a tidal marker. When the water comes up to her fin, the tide is in. And when made, like they do in Copenhagen. When they were logging this park, just over 100 years ago, there were no chainsaws back then. So the way they cut these big trees down were with lumber in the stump, and then where it started to straighten out, they started to cut through the tree. Here it is just to the left. Yeah, you can see those notches there, and that's where the springboard went. We cut cedar trees down a lot here in British Columbia. It's one of our #1 industries. It makes our province a lot of money. The reason we cut cedar down so much is it's a great building material. It's a natural bug repellent, and it takes a long time for the wood to rot. I mean, this is a great example. This tree's been here or this stump has been here for over 100 years and still hasn't rotted into the ground. Pretty incredible wood. Even though this stump is now dead, it's still creating new life. This is a tree growing over the top of it and lots of smaller plants.
Whoa!
The Lionsgate Bridge became such a popular and important structure to Vancouver, we decided that we needed to own the bridge. So we bought the bridge off of
Let me see it. move, Dad. Get in there.
It's beautiful.
I just googled the picture.
Thank you, God. Thank you.